hello. Welcome on in. We don't have a ton of time for Legend of Dragoon today. I had the best FF7 run of my life going, but then I made like 3 egregious errors all in a row that killed the run very, very quickly. And this was like 4 hours in, dude. I was deep in it, kicking ass. And then it all went to shit in record time. So that's so we're here now with some Legend of Dragoon. Once again, don't have a ton of time for it. We got like 2 hours basically, and so let's get right in. All right. Ooh, boy. So, at first I was thinking, like, I'm not even gonna play a backup game today because I was so flustered by the run dying. But then, we talked through it. Whoa! Super rad. Thank you for the 9 months. And yeah, like, basically, we talked through it. I discussed exactly what went wrong. And so that kind of gave me enough of a calm down to be like, all right, let's do something else here. 46, 31, 57. Okay. So, yeah, this is original PS1. We got the PS1 right there, with my cat next to it. Just looking around confused. He's got no idea what's going on. Yeah, there we go. Man, look at that cat. What a gorgeous cat, dude. Here, let's put this on. Alright, so what I was doing was I was trying... Oh, hey! The cursor was not red. I remembered to think about it. Okay, so I was trying to figure out these snow slides last time I was playing. Do. And practicing some, practicing my additions. Hitting these additions every time, Oh, I dropped that one after the counter. Do. I feel like I gotta make a YouTube video of the whole run today. Nice. No, Zixie, I had to stop in the middle of it, so unfortunately, we're right back to the ice slides, baby. I've realized I think it has more to do with the timing of pressing X than it does with the direction held on the D-pad. That's my hunch. That's my new hunch. And remember, first playthrough rules, please do not confirm or deny my suspicions. We're just working through it. Having that 90s experience, of just working at it until you figure it out. What? I thought I got that. I definitely hit circle. It must have been just too late. All right. Do, 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 do. Ah, that was definitely too late. Hers, I'm definitely starting to get down a little bit better. I'm ready for a counter on any one of those, baby. Do 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 do. Oh, did he rest his head down there? Aww. How old is he? 11 or 12? Oh, I'm going this way. I think he's 12. I like that move, how he, like, puts the sword down and does, like, stabby stabs with it. The downward thrusts. He's doing down stabs, Zelda 2 style, you know? He's jackhammering him with down stabs, just like Zelda 2. Alright, alright. So I wonder how simple the timing is. Like, maybe hitting the button super early goes left? Oh, whoops, I was thinking about the sliding and not about my additions. Okay, I gotta pay attention. Do 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 do. Oh, dropped it. Fuck. I think a big reason of me dropping additions in general is that I aim too late in the window, you know? Like, it seems like it's a pretty big window for you to hit, and I'm usually hitting at, like, the very ass end of it. Oh, yeah. I bet that these chests aren't even gonna have anything good in them. It's gonna be like, yeah, you're supposed to figure that out immediately, dipshit. Alright, here we go. So, I'm gonna say, what if I don't press buttons? Will it go left? Yes. Oh! That's how you do it. Okay, okay. Look at that. Dancer's Ring. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Alright, alright. I immediately figured it out today. Okay. So let's take a look at this Dancer's Ring. Is that gonna be, like, ridiculous? 20 speed? Holy shit, she could have 95 speed. I would rather the attack badge than the speed badge, though. But that's pretty crazy. It's funny, the idea of intentionally missing one in order to guide... Well, I thought of that, like, 10 seconds before I got there. Whoops. Thinking about sliding. I never saw her actually get 3 turns. But I mean, someone brought up that exact... It must have been you, because someone said that exact same thing. Meru can get 3 turns before the enemy. But, like, I don't... the thing is, Meru takes... she has 800 health, and she takes 600 health, damage every time she gets hit. I'm not having her in the party. She sucks. Whoops. Okay, I'm kidding when I say she sucks. I'm just saying she's not my style. Have to spend way too much time babysitting her to have her in the party, you know? Nice, nice. All right, we're getting some good addition training here in. I'm really glad I have that Dancer's Ring. It seems very, very good. Ooh, okay. Level up on, Aishul there. This is truth, Cloud. But then, you get to a boss fight and it's like, oh, brother. I have to spend half the boss fight just keeping my party alive now. Oh, whoops. Alright, since he's confused, we'll move on to this guy. Oh, no! Time for a minute-long spell here. Okay. Oh, dropped that one too. Both my cats are the same age. They're not from the same litter, but they were born at the same time at the same place. Or like, I should say around the same time, around the same place, you know? Because they were both at the same humane society and were clearly the same age. But not from the same litter. Okay, real quick, we're gonna visit the cave. They're old. Some cats live to be like 20. So yeah, Vodka, when we told them, so the deal is, we couldn't get them until they were a certain weight, because they needed to be able to get their shots, you know, and get, spayed and neutered. So, like, they have to be a certain, weight before they'll do that, right? So we went to the Humane Society and we picked them out. And, but we couldn't have them yet, you know? So once we picked them out, they started integrating them together, you know? Oh, hey, Haechel's level 4 now? Is that new? I think that's new. I think that just happened and I maybe mashed through it. But yeah, so we, yeah, so they like, acquainted them and had them start hanging out, before we got them. All right, nice, nice. Oh. Don't see that every day. It's funny that this is an earth enemy and not a water enemy. Okay, so, well, let's wing it. Let's see how this one goes. Let's go right, left, right. Yeah! Wow, once I figured out the mechanic, I got them both right in a row. How do you guys like that? Let's get rid of this attack ball. Okay, good. I'm glad that... Are you fucking serious? Boy, this would have been good to have on that optional boss. Is this what I think it is? Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's good, baby. Oh, man, both of these chests were amazing, it turns out. It was all worth it. Oh, it was so worth it. Oh, whoops. I forgot to land. All right. Let's go to that save point again. Let's get it locked in, yeah? Yeah.
Die. Demon stance.
So yeah, the thing about that sequence and how you interact with it is that it kind of reminds me of that part in Indigo Prophecy where you are specifically supposed to not hit the QTEs because it's like you're getting attacked by hallucinations. And so in order to not alarm the person that you're talking to, you have to ignore the QTEs that are you running away from the hallucinations, you know? Which is a really interesting concept, but it's also like really difficult to figure out as the player because it's like they're QTEs. I'm supposed to not hit them? What are you talking about, right? That was really similar, I feel like. where like it gives you the opportunity to either hit or not hit, and at the bottom, not hitting the essentially QTE like falls on your ass, which is seemingly a bad thing. You know, it's not like this or that kind of thing, right? So I think that the game design language on that part is questionable, but I did figure it out. So, you know, whatever. Maybe it's totally fine. Because when I thought that it might be whether or not you hit earlier or later, what I said in my head was, well, maybe it's actually just a binary hit or didn't hit. You know, that would actually be simpler. And so then I tried it.
Die. Demon stabs.
Yes. Go. Go.
Ooh, missed that last one though.
Die.
Oh, I was ready for it. I was ready for it, motherfucker.
Stabs.
For this game, that's right. It does feel like the story's getting very climactic, yeah. Like, the main bad guy of the game, we are currently traveling with. And, like, the MacGuffins that we were trying to keep away from him, he's now given them to us. Feels like we're readying up for the final act. We really got to figure out what the deal with Shauna has been this whole game, you know? And I got no idea what that's all about.
Yes. Go.
Oh, also the places we're going to are called things like the Forbidden Land and whatnot, you know?
Die.
Whoops, I just wasn't... It's the third one. It's the third one specifically that I feel like I'm never quite ready for.
Take that. Summon 4 gods.
Die. Demon stabs.
I love that that combo keeps pushing them further back, you know?
Yes. Go.
Whoops.
Take that. Summon 4 gods.
Good news and bad news. All right, all right. A new computer, but $3,000. Did something happen where you like absolutely needed a new computer? And a whole new one at that?
Yes. Go. Go. Moon strike.
Do. Oh, I see.
Die.
Oh, didn't quite get that one.
Take that. Summon 4 gods.
Bada 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 bida 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 bida.
Demon stance.
Why don't you just take your Mac to the Apple geniuses and they can tell you? Well, I guess they would just tell you that you need a new computer for $3,000. So, yeah, I guess you just skip the step. Whoop. There we go. Bum, 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 bum.
Die. Demon stance.
Take that! Summon 4 gods!
Whoa! Oh! Cool! His weapon did the instant kill effect there. Did you see that?
Die. Demon stance.
Do. All right. I hope so. Oh boy, so this was quite the journey getting these chests in the slide, but I'm glad I nailed it right away today. And now we're just we're climbing up for the last time. Ah, I felt like I was ready for it, but I wasn't. Oh, brother.
Die.
Would have been smarter to attack someone else.
Demon stance.
Do it again, Haishel. Instant kill.
4 gods! Yes! Gus! Gus! Moon strike!
Die.
I was ready for it.
Demon stance.
It's really when the third one is getting countered that I really struggle. Okay. So we got the save, now we just gotta go to the campfire, and then we get to move on. Ba 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 ba. And now, lastly, let's take another look at additions here. So Dart is at level 2. Oh, wow. Okay, Demon's Dance is max level now. Yeah, I mean, with how fast she is, she's getting a lot of them. So that does 100 SP, 500% damage. Jeez, it's gonna be a damn shame when Rose turns on the party, isn't it? Ooh, this is all the way leveled now. Okay, perfect. So now we can move on to 5 ring shattering. Do 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 do. I've been ready for Rose to turn on the party this whole game. All right, all right. Oh, they all got turns? All right. I hit the post counter hit was hard to. Okay. Let's see this new one. Did I miss that? I missed that? This camera angle's fucking with me, I swear.
Die. Demon stabs.
Ah, the 2 rapid succession ones, man. That's tough. That's not. Oh, the axe kick, dude. Dude, Hazel rules. There's nothing cooler than kicking a guy with the back of your foot as it comes down. Oh, the save point was right there the whole time. You can just leave. I did deranker. I actually got him first try, 1 by 1 this time. Just before I got up to it the first time, I thought, what if you don't hit the QTE? Does that just send you the other direction? And it was true. All right, Velweb. Here we are at the capital city, Velweb. The 7 Towers. Is Diaz waiting for us somewhere in there? That is the Tower of the 7 Dragoons. The throne of the Holy Emperor is underneath there. We're standing at the legendary place where humans began their liberation. I wonder if it's an abominable place as well. You think too much. It's the same as Cadessa, isn't it? When you drag the past around, you can't walk anywhere. It is true, Meru. The Forbidden Land was the royal capital of the Wingleys. And in this Velweb is a mere historic ruin. Yes. We can do nothing but settle for the present. Alright, here we go. Sheesh, this game's environments look good. Ooh, boy. Okay, okay, who's this? A succubus.
Die.
Lady? I think you're gonna have better luck with your succubus work if you have 2 legs. She like looks all sexy until you look down and she's like just on a stump. Nah, she's stumping it up. What are we gonna do here? Whoop. Do. Oh, discard a... take an attack ball, leave an attack ball. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I've done a lot of, well, I sold a bunch of stuff, D-Ranker. I sold a bunch of stuff, and then also did a bunch of fights on the, you know, snow cliffs.
Die. Demon stabs.
Fuck off with that.
Take that! 5 ring shattering! Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike!
Yeah! But yeah, it was because I bought those 3 defense badges. Alright. Oh, that must be the other 2 merchants. Brother, there are no customers here. I'm not doubting your word, though. Don't worry. Believe me, there are always customers, even in this kind of place. Oh, okay, I believe you, brother. You're right, brother, there really are customers. It's all due to the skills in my passionate merchant soul. You have to learn from this. I sell weapons. And I sell items. We are peddlers. It must be fated that we would meet here. Why don't you take this chance to buy something? Let me thank you in advance. Alright. Let's have a look, huh? This guy's got items. The usual stuff. Okay, we're gonna sell some items here. Take this, oh! Smoke ball, huh? Interesting. Well, I better keep that around, yeah? I don't even know when I got that. Okay. Powerful attack for all. We'll get rid of the multi ones though. I mean, they can be very powerful. I don't feel like mashing. We'll get rid of the double there as well. Okay, just bring in our overall item count down a little bit. Okay, and then what does this guy have? New weapon for him? For Albert? Sure. Energy Girdle. Nice defense increase. Not a bad defense, or a magic defense decrease. Oh, interesting. The Giganto Ring seems cool. Raises attack and regular defense instead of attack and magic attack. This is actually situationally really good. Because sometimes I can't even use magic because my Dragoon powers are sealed, you know? So hang on, let's take this Energy Girdle. And then I'm buying 3 Giganto Rings, dude. And I think I even think that it's the I even think it's the better default to go with, because I'm using my defense a hell of a lot more often than I'm using my magic attack. You know what I mean? Speaking of magic, he just got back on my lap, but I need to run to the bathroom. I'm gonna hit an ad break because I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back. When they're done. See you in a minute. Hey, buddy. Oh. King Diaz, the Emperor Diaz, that's kind of who everybody's talking about chasing down right now. Alright, here we go. Hit me with this Giganto ring. Giganto ring. Giganto ring. Like, maybe Rose should have the regular attack ring, because she's the one that actually uses magic attacks more often for, like, healing, but I like the idea of higher defense for just normal ass kicking, you know what I mean? Dart, look at that huge battery. Humans shot huge arrows from there, aiming at the Tower of Flanville. And back then, humans thought this way. That the arrow would not only shear the darkness that covers the earth, but also shear their corrupted hearts which were accustomed to being ruled. Why are you suddenly starting to say this? I don't know. I still can't tell. But if we meet the guy who claims he's Diaz, I think we can find out the reason. I'm speaking nonsense again. Let's keep going. A hero from history is waiting for us. Look at that big chain down there. Kind of want to run back for it for Stardust, but
Die. Demon stabs.
Yeah.
Yes. Gush. Touch. Gush. Gush. Oh, strike.
Do 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 do. Moonstrike feels like it's taken forever to level up.
Take that. Five ring shadow.
All right. Oh!
I have been waiting for you.
Are you Shirley? Why? Why are you here? You ascended to heaven, I thought.
Before that, I had something I had to take care of here in Velweb. I couldn't leave the trapped souls alone in this world.
What up, Morningcraft? Are you talking about...
Yes! The 4 souls of the dragoons who lost their lives during the dragon campaign. Their souls were drawn to Mayfield, the gate of the inferno from which you can never return.
Is requesting the souls of the dragoons? The Death City Mayfield? I thought it was destroyed.
I don't know how, but it is true that the gate of the inferno is open. Rose, I made their souls inert and anchored them in this place. But there's a limit to my power. After you meet Diaz, please visit this place again and lead their souls to heaven.
Oh, okay. I better write that down. Go back to Velweb and free the four souls. All right. The souls of the dragoons are wandering somewhere in the towers. But we have to take care of something else now. Let's go find Diaz. I mean, I kind of want to check out the tower right now. Let's see what they say if I try to go into it. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. Let's just go up here, see what we're dealing with. We're looking for them right now, OG. They're all in this tower, I hear. They're all in this white windowless van. Anybody, just satisfy me. That is one of the dragoons who lived during the dragon campaign? Shirley said that she is making them inert. That's why it doesn't recognize us. There's no reason to be here now. Yeah, but what if we are here now? Ah, they're kicking me out. Okay. Terminator?
Die.
Oh, I dropped it. That's fine. Her edition is maxed out anyway. She can't be dropping that though. Oh my god, I'm hitting them all early.
Die. Demon stabs.
Do. Okay. Hit that too early. Oh my god, dude. I'm hitting them all early. Remember when I said that my problem was hitting them late? Either I'm just a dumbass or I'm overcompensating. All right. I guess I'll get out of here. It's funny to introduce a side quest like that so clearly with a cutscene, but then say, you can't do it right now.
Yes. Gus. Test. Gus. Gus. Dragoon strike.
Dude, it was so good, MC. And then, just 3 egregious errors all in a row.
Die.
And I couldn't continue.
Demon stabs.
Yeah, what happened was I did the setup, Tifa got ice breathed, and I was... So it's like I'm looking at Tifa with laser, you know, and going, okay, if she gets ice breath, I got to do a regular attack with Sid instead, right? She gets ice breath, so I go to highlight attack, and I did. I highlighted attack. I'm holding attack on Tifa now, and I looked at her HP to make sure that it didn't go critical. So that, you know, because if it did go critical, then I don't have to attack her. But it didn't go critical. And for some reason, I just fucking had a brain fart. Like, I just didn't... She didn't go critical, so I should have just put the attack through just like I planned. But instead, I just, like... Just brain farted. I don't know what else to say. Didn't know what to do, and I did, like, a row change with Sid or some stupid shit. And just set everything else up for failure. So I lost like 45 seconds on the fight, which put me back in the red. But only barely in the red, but then I was so flustered by it that I then underwalked the 10 steps by accident. And then I was too far ahead on steps, and I got back attacked by arrowbirds who killed Cloud, and then I didn't have a limit for Genova Death. And at that point, it was just, we were just done, you know? What rating on this game so far? 8 out of 10, maybe. I don't know. 8 or 9. Definitely a 4 out of 5 so far, if not a 5 out of 5. We do a 5-point system in this household, not a 10-point system. It's either a 4 or a 5 out of 5. Can't decide yet. I do not yet own Parasite Eve, no. The key differences, well, first of all, the battles are turn-based. It's not ATB. So that's a huge, huge difference, right? And then the whole transform mechanic, it's kind of like Trance in FF9, except done correctly. It's a lot more like Final Fantasy IX than it is like Final Fantasy VII, except that it's actually turn-based instead of ATB. And the Dragoon transformation system is way more interesting than the Trance system. And then it's got this. I mean, look at this. In what Final Fantasy do you do this? Oh, yeah. So that's a pretty key difference. It's got voices that are pretty fun, you know. I like the fun voice acting. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm really liking the story also. I think the world is interesting, the story's interesting. You know, it's got a bad guy whose goal is intriguing. Which way do I go first here? Let's check out this way. Ah. Just what I wanted. Spirit potion? Interesting. Is that like an SP recovery? I don't know if I've ever used one of those. And then let's go this way. Yeah, I'm talking about Lloyd and Emperor Diaz as the bad guys. Okay, here we go. Ah, I missed the counter. Still did enough damage, though. Yeah, it was a good fight. Oh yeah, so Lloyd is traveling with us now and we're trying to find Emperor Diaz. I think he's supposed to be here, underneath this tower. Rose's hairband? Well, how interesting. Avoids instant death. You don't say. Man, one thing that games need to do, and it drives me fucking insane when games don't do it, is that I'm highlighting this, and I see 39 and 36 are in red because they go down. But it's not telling me what they're going down from. You know? Is it going down by 60? Or is it going down by 2? I don't know. I have to, like, do this kind of thing and be like, okay, so magic attack is going down by 14. And find something that doesn't affect my... Okay, defense is 49, so now go back. 30, okay, it's going down by 10. You know, pain in the ass. Show me both numbers. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Avoids instant death. We'll see if and when that becomes particularly important. All right. Oh, Shauna. Shauna! Diaz, here are all 3 Divine Moon objects. There are no more obstacles to hinder our utopia. Release the girl. I didn't realize that we were just gonna give them to him.
Fine.
Diaz, what are you gonna do with the Divine Moon objects?
Didn't you hear it from Lloyd? My only desire is the advent of the last species.
If you are the true Diaz, you should know what that implies.
Total destruction.
What are you...
Lloyd, well done in bringing me the Moon Gem, Moon Dagger, and Moon Mirror. Now we can let the Virage Embryo, the god of destruction, the last species we desire, the true Virage, arise.
Yo, Taco.
I will create the utopia you wanted after the Virage Embryo purges the world.
Everything so far was an overture to that. Lloyd, he showed you a false utopia from the beginning. You deceived me. My utopia exists in the future of this world. What I desire is the creation of the future, not the destruction of this world.
I don't need you anymore.
Oh, baby. Diaz, what are you thinking?
I don't need to hide anymore.
Oh, here we go.
It's been a while. Rose, Dart.
Oh!
Father? What the hell is going on here?
Crazy. Okay.
Oh, it cannot be!
Rose is a tall glass of water, that's for sure. Is that really you, Dad? You died with Melbu Frama on each other's swords. Rose, what are you talking about?
Now I can tell you everything.
Now he can go back to not disguising his voice anymore. The beginning of the world was an absolute nothingness, darkness. The creator Soa sowed a seed to the earth. This is the plan of Soa that created all species, the birth of the divine tree. Eventually, the fruit of the divine tree ripened and fell to the ground to fill the world with life. Gigantos from the 97th fruit. Minentos from the 99th fruit. Dragons from the 105th fruit. Humans from the 106th fruit. Wigglies with magic power from the 107th fruit. And at the end, the Virage Embryo, the god of destruction, was born from the 108th fruit. Soa desired the destruction and the regeneration of the world by the Virage Embryo, the god of destruction. However, 11,000 years ago, Wigglies found out the tragedy waiting for them and sealed the 108th fruit by separating the flesh and the soul. The flesh of the god, the flesh of the Virage Embryo, was taken away from the Wigglies as the moon that never sets that glows in the sky. And the soul of the god was captured in the crystal sphere. I started to read Frama, and Melbu Frama kept it. Yes, to withdraw unlimited magic power from that and to conquer the other creatures. However, even with unlimited magic power, the domination was not eternal. Humans arose with dragoons in front. Nothing was their match because they obtained the power of the dragon. And finally, they drove Melbuframa into a corner. I felt certain of my victory. And it was in the next moment the spell of petrification cast by Melbu captured me. I've waited for 11,000 years. Time, almost eternal, dissolved the spell of Melbu, and I was released from captivity. Days spent with Rose became the eternal past, and I lived as the father of Dart in this age until the tragic day of Neat. I can't believe it. I'm here. That is a fact. Then, both Dad and Rose are the heroes of the Dragon campaign? Yes, but that's not all. Humans made a mistake. Silly humans destroyed the crystal sphere, which was the container of the soul, along with the royal capital, Cadessa. The Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was exultant. It could now be born. The free soul released from the crystal sphere started to wander, in order to go back to the body left in the moon that never sets, to be born as the last god, and to destroy the world. The soul without a body possesses a human body, and heads for the moon that never sets by repeating the transmigration every 108 years. Now you know. The soul of the god of this destruction is the Moon Child. The truth of the Moon Child in the legend. Count 108 years, and when the moon that never sets glares in red, the Moon Child descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The holy blessing is the destruction. The destruction is Soa's will. This is the fate that rules the future of the world. But there was one Dragoon who found out about it. Rose has been the black monster the whole time, I told you! In order to deter the birth of the god of destruction, she has had to kill the Moon Children by stopping her own time. She was even called a demon. This whole time I've suspected that Rose is the black monster. I just haven't known why, you know? And so now it all makes sense as to why she is. That is the true self of Rose, the black monster. There we go. When did I know? Basically from the start of the game. I mean, it just seems very suspicious, you know? She's already a Dragoon. She was a Dragoon before we see any of the other Dragoons. And just the fact that, she's very old. She makes clear that she's very old. She's already a Dragoon and knows what's going on. She's extremely powerful. And then even, I don't know how early this started to happen, but whenever they showed the black monster, it was clearly a Dragoon, which she's the only one who was a Dragoon before we were, you know? So, yeah, plus she's hot, you know, and, the hot chick always has, a secret, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've suspected it from the start. And the only thing that's kept me from really talking about it is I don't want people in chat to confirm or deny it, right? So I kind of kept it to myself a little bit. And B, I didn't know why that would make sense, right? I didn't understand what her reason for destroying Neat would be. And so I kind of needed to know that in order to fully commit to thinking that that's going to be what the reveal was going to be. But anyway, here we are. Roses, the black monster? Tell me it's not true. The Moon Child has to be killed, and the people around it too, before they become the servants of the god of destruction. Neat, too? For 11,000 years, there have been no exceptions. God. Why do you have to be the black monster? That's it. What are you gonna do? Stop doing things. Let me tell you one more truth. Shauna's the Moonchild, perhaps? Rose, you thought the Princess Luvia you killed 18 years ago was the Moonchild. But it's not true. Here we go. Luvia had a twin sister. No. Shauna is the Moonchild. Oh, shit. How about that? Shauna is the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. I'll dissolve the signet of the moon that never sets and cross it with the Moonchild. Now I have everything in my hands. And are you gonna kill her to save the world? I'll kill her. Oh, dude, she went for it. Like, Rose is fucking badass, dude. She didn't even have, like, we know Shauna. We've known her forever, right? She's cute and sweet. But Rose is like, not. Fuck her. No hesitation. Actually just tried to murder her. This is the limitation of humans. Zeke, why? All is the will of the Creator Soa. My hands start the world and my hands end the world. I just realized that my Zeke voice is way too similar to what I was doing as the Lloyd voice. So you know what? We're just going back to Palpatine, right?
Yes, fate desires it.
Dad, wait! Shauna! Oh, disc 4 time? This is a very suspicious loading screen, or save opportunity. Oh, brother. Hey, there's something I want to check. Status. 59.94. Even the original PS1 has this behavior. 480i is 59.94 frames per second, but 240p is 59.824 frames per second. Isn't that weird? Oh, yeah. Hell of a load time there. Here we go. Chapter 4, Moon and Fate. So yeah, the only thing that I'm not certain of is whether Rose is still going to be able to be in the party. I want her to still be in the party, but I mean, she's kind of OP. That was the other thing. I don't know if I mentioned that in all of my list points earlier of character that's going to be evil is, she's like super OP. I'm totally beat. We came all this way and we can't go back.
Yes, we did.
No need to return. The city of Winglies, Rose said, is just over there.
What was it called? Ulara? I hope we can find out what we should do there.
I hope so too. Oh, there we go. All right. So, taking a look here. Yeah, we still got the party together. All right. Quick look at this. Moonstrike is level 2. Ooh, almost level 3, though. Very nice. And then Demon Dance, we already know about. 5-Ring Shattering, still level 1. I've only done 6 of them, apparently. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh. 2 ways to go, huh? Boom, batch. Winglies? Yeah, Wingly is a silly name. Like, it's not that much sillier than Gigantos and Minentos for the big dudes and the small dudes. But, it's sillier. Who could imagine there's such a place under the ground of the desert? It must be a cavity created when the water dried up. The world is going on without knowing anything. Without knowing until the end. I wonder if this little world has experienced an end like that. It's not determined yet that our world will end. Yeah, that's true. We are still here, eh? Okay. Maybe we gotta do something up above first or something, probably. Hey, your controller rumbles when you get showered on by sand. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is a thing? So, I did say that we don't have a lot of time for this game today. Even though, like, I think I technically could have a little bit more, or I could go just a little bit longer. I feel like that's a little bit of a good spot to end it for today. Like, that's, you know, that's a really good thing to come back to, you know? Yeah, they're like right in position to bite off your dick, right? That's what you're thinking? Me too. Right where you dropped your playthrough? Really? Like at the start of Disc 4? All right, well, yeah, let's, whoa, there's a whirlwind down there. Okay, I mean, there's a save point here. We just got to Disc 4. I think I'm gonna call it for today. It was a very short Legend of Dragoon sequence, but that's because the FF7 run went pretty long, and we have I've got plans tonight. So like I regardless of whether or not I quit here, I'm quitting soon. You know what I mean? And this feels more like well, there's a save point and like a nice thing for us to come back to. Some things to think about, you know? And ponder. I really like the way that this game's story is coming together. Rose being the black monster was pretty predictable, but I feel like Shauna being the moon child was not as predictable. I mean, I didn't realize it until just before they said it, you know? Like, just before he said it, it was like, oh, he's about to say this, you know? I was gonna say, though, it was Moonlight. I feel like, Shauna had, some moon child kind of thing going on with her character already, I thought. Was it like, no, she doesn't have additions. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what it was. But anyway. But yeah, I didn't really realize that until just before they said it, and I think that that's a really neat twist. I like that a lot. So, Tsubasabito? You Tsubasabito? Alright. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. It's a shame that the run didn't go all the way, you know. But I'll get him next time, you know. We'll get on another run like that at some point. Just got to continue to play as well as I did today, and we'll be getting a fat PB at some point here. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, and I usually like to go just a little bit later, but I've got plans tonight. I'm going to see my ma, you know. So that said, taking a look around, Monetary Dragon is doing some FF7 hundo kind of practice business. So I'll send you guys over there, over to Monetary Dragon. He is the hundo guru. Have a good night.